everyone and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hi, my name is Nicole and I'm a part-time reseller on Poshmark, and today we are starting off the new year with a video of last year. This is the December recap video, so if you are new to my channel, I used to do, back in 2023, a video every month to recap how the month was, which, you know, sometimes it was good, sometimes it was bad, sometimes it was just in the middle. And I don't think I'm going to continue this series going forward in 2024. Let me know down below if you'd still want to see it. I'm not really sure if people have enjoyed these or not, so I will definitely continue if everyone, you know, really likes these videos and wants to keep seeing them. Maybe I'll do quarterly and just do like a quarterly recap. Just let me know down below what your thoughts are, if you want me to continue these, or if you would rather see a quarterly recap, or if you just want to see no recap at all. So let's get started. Let's talk about how December was, and let's close out the chapter of 2023 and start fresh with a brand new chapter for 2024. Okay, so in the month of December, it was a bit of a slow month for me, which is actually surprising. I really thought it was going to be a busier month. I really thought that November and December were going to really pick up in sales, and December was very slow. I made $835 and I sold 90 listings. But one thing I did notice this month, and if you're looking at the sales daily over the course of the month, you can see that there was 2-day gaps in between. And it really just goes to show that like the sales come in batches and they come in swings. So like once you're off the algorithm, it's a little harder to get back up. So that's why it was like interesting that I had two-day gaps during the course of the month. I definitely felt like it was slower this month. I definitely felt like I struggled a lot more to get those sales to come in, and I definitely feel like those live sales were lacking compared to the prior months. So it was just an interesting month overall. And as far as the number of listings sold each day, it was on average about 2. There was days where it was closer to 4, and then there was one day where it was over 12, or it was like 13 or so. Again, not the best month I've had. And actually, just comparing it to November, you could see that there was a lot more peaks in November than there was in December. I think with November, people were starting to buy gifts. People were starting to really start shopping again for Black Friday and all the other holidays. But I think come December, most people already had their gifts, or I don't know, maybe just people stopped shopping. And you could also see the number of orders was higher in November than it was in December as well. Okay, so let's talk about the top selling brands for the month. So the first top selling brand by far was Coach. Then we have Nine West, we have Old Navy, and we have J. Crew. And as far as the number of items sold in each category, Old Navy was the highest, followed by American Eagle, and then followed by Vince Camuto. Okay, so I did sell a variety of items this month. I sold mostly women's items, I sold some men's items, and I sold a very small amount of home items. And as far as how my sales came in, 97% of them were not new with tag, and 3% were new with tag. Okay, so this month was different and interesting than many prior months, given that I was only able to get offer sales and also just buy now sales. So 92% of my sales came from offers, which is really, really high compared to the prior months. If you remember, in November, I was saying that that number was actually going down, but it has since gone up, and about 8% came from buy now. So again, this is not really what I would prefer in a given month, but maybe come the new year, this will be a little bit different. Okay, so let's talk about what I listed this month. So I listed 310 items. Okay, so for most of you that have been around for these recap videos, you know my goal was to try and get to 12,000 for the year, or at least 1,000 for each month. So we were a little shy on this year and this month. So the total for the year was $11,842 with 1,116 listings sold. So again, it's not as high as I would have preferred it to be. I would have preferred it to be closer to 12,000, but I'm excited to see if I'm going to be able to, you know, increase that coming in the new year. And I'm really excited to see what the changes that I'm going to make and see how they affect my sales coming forward. And if you look at this graph, you could see that December was pretty kind of in the middle for number of sales. So it wasn't high and it wasn't low. It was kind of just right in the middle. And if we compare it to last December, it is higher than last December. And of course, the number of listings sold is also higher because, again, I was listing a lot more. So the number of actual items being sold are higher. I was doing more live sales. I wasn't doing that last year, so I did not have that stream coming in, so that is also why the number of listings sold is higher this December than it was last December. So that is actually a recap of the month. It was a quick recap. There wasn't too much to talk about. Nothing like crazy highlight happened this month. But this was one of those months where it was, you know, slow, but it just felt like it was like barely moving. But I'm just really happy that it's over. I'm happy that the year is over. While I didn't hit my goal for the year, it was a goal that I kind of set without even knowing that I was setting the goal. Just wanted to see if I was going to be able to get there. I was a little bit short, but I am excited because I'm going to make a lot of changes in the coming year. I'm actually going to make another video coming out a couple days after this one, so stay tuned for that. Make sure that you're subscribed so you don't miss that. But I'm going to kind of do a year recap video and just kind of highlight the year as a whole and talk about all the things that happened this year and talk about the highs and the lows, and also talk about, you know, how the year was, what I did differently from 2022 to 2023 to see how my sales increased, and then also what I'm going to do going forward in 2024 to try and make more sales. So if that is something that is interesting to you, definitely make sure that you're subscribed and make sure that you don't miss that video. That's going to come out in a few days. But if you want to see another video on features that you should be using on Poshmark that are going to help you have more success, you can click right here. And if you want to see another video on different things that you should be doing in 2024 that are going to help you have more success, different things that really make a huge difference, you can click right here. But until next time, I will see you then.